Carl and Damon here from Games, Brains and a Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short. And they made what into a TV series? Earthworm Jim. Season 2, Episode 9, Trout. The episode is called Trout, like the fish. So that should give you a clue, kind of maybe who's going to be starring in it. Except they won't. That's the thing.
Yep.
Like a minute aside, I was like, oh, well, this is a Bob one. It's like, nope.
Yep.
Right, we begin seeing that Jim and Peter have swapped heads, and that Psycho is going to run them down with a train. That is until Jim is able to join Peter in a suit and defeat the baddie. The best part, this cold open was very nothing, except for one joke, which is the reason why they've swapped heads, and it's simply that Jim just wanted to see what it was like.
What it's like.
Yeah, that's it. Right, main episode. After receiving a postcard from Peter's Uncle Rex, Jim learns of the legendary giant Brrraains Trout. He is very impressed and wants to see it, setting out on a road trip to find it. Meanwhile, Professor Monkey for a Head develops a banana-like weapon for Queen Slug for a butt that is powered by fish hair. And that's a problem. But now you can automatically see where we're going here.
Yep.
This is our beginning. This is how you set up our story. However weird it is, we're setting a story up.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one fish that has hair, and it's the legendary giant fur-bearing trout, leading her to go to Earth in search of it. And this is monitored by Princess What's-Her-Name, who sets out to stop her. Now, I thought this was really intriguing at this stage. Considering the previous episode we did had so many characters thrown in, I was immediately like, oh, we kind of carrying that on, where we've got like two bad guys teaming up. We've got the princess now involved as well. Like, it felt like, okay, is this where they've gone further into the series? We need to do a bit more than just have Jim fight one bad guy at a time.
Yeah. It does seem that way, yeah.
Meanwhile, Peter and Jim's road trip has a few and silly detours that are often quite gross. There's some imaginative stuff here, done well with great animation. Finally, they arrive at where the trout is supposed to be, settling in for a show that displays, oh my god, this is so good, nature's mistakes. And it is, you can picture it, right? Who's got an idea for what could be nature's mistake? And this, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Watch it, guys. It is one of the funniest sequences in Earthworm Jim, and certainly imaginative from a visual perspective.
Yeah.
Finally, though, it's the fish. Oh, what does it look like? Except it's clearly a fish wearing a jumper. I laughed. I thought that was good. Queen Slug for Butt now arrives and confronts Jim brandishing her scepter. Intermission time, though. And it's an old-timey educational film produced by Evil the Cat. Where does evil come from? The film tells us about evil being manufactured by Evil the Cat in his factories. This is all right. I sometimes like these infomercial ones, but this one's just a bit, oh, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, it was okay, yeah.
Queen Slug for a Butt and Jim do battle, which results in the fish quitting, revealing that it was quite clearly a fake, although we knew that because it was just a fish wearing a jumper, and leaves. However, Queen Slug for a Butt pursues, having dunked Jim and Peter underwater. They're able to break free and also give chase, ending back on the road. They end up running into Psycho, who's trapped under the train from the start. Now, this was, again, a surprising moment. It's basically, the cold open has Psycho trapped under the train he was going to run Jim and Peter down with. And here we find him dragging himself across the story with the train still on him. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, right. So we are really now beginning to do what they're going to do in season 2.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it makes sense because obviously, if you're going to open with something, then it should have some bearing on the story, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it does make sense. It's I'm just going to miss the random stuff.
Yeah.
Unsurprisingly, they ask Psycho for directions, and he gives them to them, but they're obviously bad directions. I know, Jim. Shock, horror. That night, Jim and Peter are camping out, haven't realised Psycho tricked them. Jim falls asleep and dreams of the real giant Brrraains Trout, who tells Jim to finish the quest to find him. It's a spiritual dream thingy, journey, whatever. Yeah. Wait now, though, Jim and Peter are attacked by Queen Slug for a Butt robot minion, who orders Jim to bring her the trout, otherwise she will destroy Princess What's-Her-Name, who she now has captive. Now, obviously, the joke about Princess What's-Her-Name, I mean, look at her name. It's forgettable. So, like, the idea that, well, we didn't even see her get captured. She just is captured. To me, kind of worked,
Yeah, it works, yeah.
With no idea of where to find the trout, Jim and Peter go to see the Nature's Mistake owner, who reveals that the fish he had was fake, obviously, and he doesn't know where the real one is. So what can Jim now? He has to search inside himself, search for the power and all of that. Finding out through that the fish is apparently 500 miles away. Look, this is, I know that sounds, I said it in such a matter-of-fact way. This is what's funny about this show.
Yes.
What Jim's doing is something we've seen a million times over. Look inside yourself. The power's inside you, all of that. He will then get exact fucking directions. Not a random thing, exact number of miles away. And through that, then have an elaborate over-the-top reaction to it. That's funny. And like, here's the thing. He will then have to do the journey. It's not like he then finds a shortcut. He has to do the journey.
I mean, it is ridiculously stupid, but it's also very, very entertaining.
Yeah. But obviously, still silliness. His bike has an insane super boost, and it's able to do it a lot faster. And he arrives at the lake, one from Jim's vision in record time. But still no trout. And this is driving Jim crazy, and he starts to laugh like a lunatic. You want to hear Homer? This is where you hear Homer.
Yeah.
Now, call it coincidental timing. What I already said in a previous episode review that I am doing the Simpsons Halloween specials, Treehouse of Horror stuff. And an early Treehouse of Horror parodies The Shining. And in that, you get a lot of Homer crazy laughing. That kind of thing. That's what we get here. It's the exact same thing. I love it. I love it because it's Dan Castanella, so it's all good.
Yeah.
But finally, the trout arrives. It's the fish, though, that ends up doing battle with Queen Slug for a bit at first, but even it struggles with him, and Jim has to step in and help destroy the scepter. With her now defeated, he can rescue Princess What's-Her-Name, and they send the Queen off into space. The trout now returns, and to celebrate, they take a picture with the trout, like a Happy Holidays picture, and then to end the episode, a cow ends up landing and hitting the trout. And that's how the episode ends. And it is rushed, folks. It is rushed. But then how else were they supposed to end this? The whole episode was about finding the trout. Jim found the trout. That's it. Right?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, it confused me because obviously my initial thought was like maybe they're going for the whole Loch Ness Monster sort of thing idea. But obviously, yeah, I enjoyed the episode. It was good.
Yeah, it's just when you break it down, the whole episode was just Jim going to find the trout. He found the trout. That's it. End of story. Yep. And when you look at it that way, you're like, well, yeah, the ending makes sense. It was basically a road movie, a road show. How many movies we've done like that where people are just on the road having adventures until they get to where they need to go? You know?
Yeah. Yep.
We were entertained. From Jim, Season 1, Episode 9, Trout. What do you reckon? Were you entertained? You know what to do? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It does help us out. You can find us at gbhbl.com and across all social media platforms. And if you really want to give us a bit of extra support, please consider buying us a cup of coffee over on our coffee page. Thank you.